Sasabihin ko kaya kay ate ba?
Kami na ba?
Sensya na. Sensya na. Bigla. Bigla dumating. Mga pinsan ni Sige. Galing Tarlac. Tsaka
everybody? How's it going? We're live with map number 1 of this amazing best of 3 that we have lined up for you today. This is Godsent, the Swedes. Kind of, for a second there, looked more like Fnatic Academy, or rather more like the envious to G2. For Sweden, that is, a kind of equal part to Fnatic, but that was over a year ago. They kind of fell into the shadows, and hey, they're starting to climb back up. They beat VP 2-0 yesterday. It's going to be really interesting how they do against major quarterfinalists QBF. I've been trying to live up to the hype ever since. Twist being able to find 2 kills there to finish off the pistol round. That's going to be a quick defuse coming in from Hampus. And, well, 1-0 in favor of Godsent.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Just a quick and easy round, it seems, for Godsent. This was QBFire's map pick. It's going to be Train, Inferno, Mirage decided. That is how this goes across the board. We're seeing a very, very aggressive buy from Godsent. Only one SMG, that's going to be on Broland, UMP. And actually less of a half buy than you would expect. It's surprising to see one player buy a CZ at all, actually, on that T side, considering they're just trying to save up, have as large of a buy as they possibly can. That extra $500, I'm sure, could have invested into full nades for Balblina in the future. And Kaskin Korva directly in position. Freddie B able to do damage as well. That's going to be a quick and easy round. Koskin able to get 3 kills for himself. He is actually the coach of Godsent, stepping in for Disco Doplin for this best of 3. So, not a single weapon lost as we head into the first gun round of the game. QBFire investing with those 4 AK-47s and a Galil. Interested to see how this all plays out as the Godsent are getting very aggressive. Broland already getting 1 pick off for himself, but Twist follows up on to Balblina. Iskovic looking to make some damage. Twist is now headless. I mean, it was a trade. Little less than even, considering 2 players on your own team have fallen. It's going to be a little more difficult for Godsent than, well, the odds would have them to believe, as QBFire in the first gun round is at least a little bit even. Freddie B able to get that kill onto Jimqua. It's going to be a little more difficult than they would imagine, I'm sure, but after only that 1 kill from Kvik comes in, Godsent are still looking strong going into round number 4. They're not going to really have any kind of opposition weapon-wise from the other team, and now Twist even has that AWP in his hands. Not only that, Koskin Korva, the coach of Godsent, is 5-1. Going to be very easy for them to be able to pick up this round. And maybe the next round, considering the gun round, but maybe not a full buy, just like the previous. This is low on HP, and, well, Boomich is going to have no hard time getting that kill. In the meantime, Freddie B and finding frags for themselves. It's not going to be the round, albeit that op is just dropped. I imagine someone will, and yes, Hampus will be the one to actually pick up that weapon. We're actually seeing a double op coming out just in time for the first full buy round from QBFire. Everyone but Boomich is fully invested into utility, and the only reason Boomich hasn't is he does not have enough money. That kill onto Boomich. Waterfalls. Just a direct trade for Hampus. Nice and even across the board. Looks like Jimko's going to be able to get that kill as well as Koskin directly onto Kvik. It's just a nice little back and forth, but QB Fire could be picking up their first round right here. This is, after all, a 3v2. Main advantage is for QB Fire. However, that bomb still is not even moving towards a bomb site. Jimko's just stopping and pushing the ladder. And these two players for Godsent, Swedes that could have to figure something out. Like this is going to be a quick plan for these players over on QB Fire. The Russians are going to get the bomb down. Now it's all in the Swedes' field. Twist and Koskin both have weapons in order to make this retake possible. In fact, Koskin very much in position. Waterfall's too quick on that AWP for his own good. Now it's all down to Twist, and he is just going to save this op. Going into the next round, having a double op and it not paying off, especially on CT side train, could be very punishing, and we're starting to see Godsent kind of suffer from that. But if they hold on to this op, it won't be too bad of a punishment for investing so heavily in this round.
Terrorists win.
It's going to be a first round for QB Fire, and now only a 3-round lead for Godsent. They're going to be able to buy into this round and hopefully full reset QB Fire. That is if you are rooting for Godsent in this, which it seems the odds heavily favoring the Swedish team. At least right now. We'll see what happens after QB Fire starting to shut things down. Waterfall's getting that first kill onto Koskin. Very early on this round. However, Freddy B, he's looking to do some damage. Sure. Just slow and steady. Push, be able to get that kill into Jimko, make things nice and even out of 4v4, but the HP, it's just not looking very good for QB Fire currently. Slowly push towards Old Bomb through that Ivy connector. However, Twist is in a good position to get one kill, make it a second as Waterfall's beheaded through the cart. Now it's all down to Kvik. He's at least going to be able to get that bomb down. The Lithuanian, who could, falls back into heaven just to try to defend that bomb as long as possible. Get the kill and the defuse in the 1v1. That's going to be a full reset onto QB Fire in a 5th round for Godsent. A very good position to be in if you are the Swedish team. Holding on to that AWP as well. Twist not going to have to rebuy in this round at all. Just doubling down on his utility. And honestly, Godsent's arsenal looks incredibly strong. The force comes in from QB Fire. They have an AK-47. They have an AWP. But across the rest of the board, it's just 2 CC-75s and that UMP. Okay, they changed the name to Disco Doplin because I guess they know that I was very confused. Thanks, chat, for informing me, by the way. Jimko does get the kill onto Brolan. It is traded out for Waterfalls, however. Or rather, vice versa. Disco Doplin. Just trying to hold from that back camera. Some people call it bumper. Whatever your regional call out for that spot is. Vic is able to get that op kill onto Hampus. He's just going to try to work his way onto the op fight. Very back and forth. So does Boomich gets the final 2 kills with that CZ. There's a reason that they call it CSGO, and we're seeing it here today. 7 rounds have been played, 5 have gone in favor of Godsent. QB Fire looking to pick up a 3rd round right here. As Godsent, they just don't have the money to buy. It's going to be full investment from QB Fire. Rather, Jimqua and Boomich, they have free weapons. I mean, 2 M4s, simple. That off didn't even have to be purchased this round. Waterfalls is looking dangerous for him. He does a good amount of damage to Disco Doppler just through Freddy B's body. Kvik finishes him off, and now it's a 5v3. The health's just not going to be there for Kvik. He's going to have to fall back, but I'm not quite sure how much these players on Godsent are going to be able to do. Such little to work with. They have 2 smokes, sure, but those will have to be played as retake smokes. An M4, A4 in the hands of Twist is about the only kind of weaponry that I believe Godsent can use at range. I mean, that Deagle in the hands of Hampus could do a lot of damage. Lots of damage. Jimqua does get that kill onto Broland. Now it's 2v5 for the Swedish team. Definitely looking Russian-sided this round. Jimqua is taking position on the bomb side. He's going to have a hard time onto Twist. And that pretty much seals the deal for QB Fire in round number 8. Bomb now planted. Hampus alone, scared. Has to be able to find at least 1 kill here. An upgraded weapon, but it's not going to happen anyway. Boomich is going to get it for free. 3 rounds now for QB Fires. Godsent are only in a 2-point lead, and honestly, they could lose that at any second because they're going to have to save once again. Kind of half buy didn't pay out all too well. It's QB Fire, only down. Should be able to get this one pretty quickly. A little sloppy on the spray, but it's very forgiving due to the full saving nature. But Hampus able to get 2 kills with that USP. That makes things a little more interesting. Broland will fall, however. It'll all be down to Disco Doppler. A good amount of economic damage from Godsent for sure, but you didn't get the ops out of hand of Waterfalls. The 2 players that you killed just swimming in cash. How the economic stance has just flip-flopped in this match from the first 5 rounds to now. Godsent are going to buy here, and they need to win this round, and they need to win next round with a full, clean swipe across the board, killing every single player in order to keep control of this economy and for the rest of the half, or else QB Fire are going to take economic control. They're going to take ground control, and Kvik starts off very well in achieving that with a double spray down onto Freddy B and Twist, just peeking around that T connector. Disco Doppler finally able to shut down that madman, but it's already down to a 2v3. Disco Doppler only on 22 HP. Broland still has the full 100. This is definitely still doable for Godsent, though it is going to be much more simple for QB Fire to win this round. Broland doesn't know it, but he is flirting with danger as he's walking directly behind Jimqua without even recognizing it. Back on the train, and well, shift walking pays off, doesn't it? As Jimqua gets the kill and almost definitely gets the round for his team, as now it's all down to Disco Doppler with only 22 HP. He's trying to come in for a flank. I believe that Boblino will be able to catch this out very quickly.
Bomb has been planted.
Tried to bait out a shot from a player in the ladder room, but just didn't happen. Now Disco Doppler, all by his lonesome, is going to be able to get out of this fight. Boblina watching the exit. 5-5, it's all tied up as we enter round number 11, and this is where things start to get interesting, because Godsent, they can't buy once again. That economy is just getting bolstered over on that Russian side. The team that swiftly beat Virtus Pro yesterday is looking sincerely challenged by this Russian roster. They're pretty far in the major. Waterfalls gets that first kill onto Freddy B. Already a nice little advantage for these terrorists. 4 season 75s could go either way, however, especially since Disco Doppler already gets that first kill onto Kvik. Falls back, he's safe. No chance of trading, at least not yet. As Jumqua finds himself in position and looks for Disco Doppler's head, isn't quite able